What's going on? Back plugged in again. With your boy the Prophet. And so today we're gonna be looking at hard characters because we have extreme co-op coming out. Oh, forgot. Yeah, we got hard characters that we're gonna be taking a look at today. We're gonna be looking at the best characters for this particular extreme co-op, which is about to be here in a couple of hours. So if you're watching the video now, just know that this extreme co-op is more likely out. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and yeah, make sure y'all check out my last video. It's gonna be up there. My epic summons compilation. If you haven't seen it, make sure you go check that out. But yeah, man, we're about to get it popping. Hope you guys enjoy the content. Let's get it lit. Drop my shit. They left a nigga down bad, I had to come up and hustle from the night down into the sun up. I had to switch up, nigga, no, I ain't mad at you. I just had to come up and look at just what that bag of do. I charged into the game, cause I said I won't complain. Ain't been no sunny days, I had to get it out the rain. Look. Back plugged in again. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the rules of this extreme co-op. Same as standard. And alright, so to those of you guys that don't know exactly, either you're newer to the game, you've never been in 3rd seed or even 7th seed. But yeah, so Extreme Co-op is a once a month event that comes out. It gives you the best rewards in game. You can farm editing brushes, Hogyoku's wheels, 4-star power hearts, and I believe you can get 3-star power hearts as well, and the color specific accessory tickets. So with these accessory tickets, they're still the same chance as BBS accessory tickets, but they're color specific. So if you're looking for a mine gold chappy, this is your chance to try and get one. Farm this event as much as you can, but it's restricted to your PvP rank. So you have to at least be 3rd seed or be 3rd seed above for the upper echelon extreme co-op, and then 7th seed or low or higher for the like low tier extreme co-op. So we'll go ahead and take a look at the rules. So yeah, if you were in 4th seed last week, and you didn't climb to 3rd seed, you missed out, man. You missed out. But if you're on 3rd seed, then you already know what time it is. So we're gonna go ahead and go over the units. It's gonna be a Ronkar killer and Soul Reaper killer are basically gonna be boosted. So they're gonna be a Ronkars and Soul Reapers, and the enemies are gonna have a Ronkar killer. So that means if you're planning on using a character that's in a Ronkar, they're gonna get harder. They're gonna get hit harder than any other attribute. So yeah, heart attribute boosted characters. Some stats boosted for heart attribute characters. Non-attribute characters are half. Yeah, so if you ever try to use a character in extreme co-op that's not the right color, literally their stats get cut in half. So if they had 1,000 stamina before, they got 500. If they had 800 SP, they got 400. Like and extra stages drop at, I would say, about a maybe 5% chance, maybe 10% chance, and that's the only way that you can get the character exclusive accessory tickets. So it looks like all the bosses are Soul Reapers. So that means that Soul Reaper Killer is the best, alright? Even though there are round card killers as well, Soul Reaper Killer is going to be the best by far. So yeah, and these are the items that you can buy in the Extreme Co-op shop. Pretty much your standard low, small scrolls, medium scrolls, and then your link slot potions, your tickets and whatnot. But yeah, there's a massive difference between the rewards in 3rd City Extreme Co-op and 4th City Extreme Co-op, and the time for Extreme Co-op. It comes 5 times a day. So it lasts for 2 hours, and then 3 hours it's off. So it's on for 2 hours, off for 3 hours. So the first extreme co-op is going to be at 6 p.m. Eastern time. So Pacific time, that'll be 3 p.m. I don't know, you guys' other specific time zones, but after the first one starts, the next one starts 5 hours after that, because that one runs for 2 hours and then there's 3 hours of a break. So that's very important as well. But we'll go ahead and get into these units, and I will break them down because extreme co-op, it there are range specific enemies and there are melee specific enemies as well. So for Soul Reaper, I believe I already have this sorted out. Do I? Do I not? No, I do not. Alright, Soul Reaper and a Round Car. So these are going to be the units that are going to be top tier. Dead Society Rookie is going to be extremely top tier for this. She has a Last Ditch Survival link. Last Ditch Survival with the built-in 12% recharge. She hits insane. She has a charge attack. Charge attacks are very, very good for co-op because they do twice the damage. So she's not only going to have killer on all the bosses, but she's going to get doubled. She's going to get killer. And double the damage from her third strong attack. So yeah, Dead Society Rook is going to be one of the best to use without a doubt. Spy really was not capping for putting 4 special move sources on her. Bro, listen, y'all. Do not bring flurry characters to extreme co-op. Don't do it. Unlike Inheritance Zone, Extreme Co-op is massively hindered by time obligations. So if you have a character that's going to make your run 1 or 2 minutes longer, that could be the difference between you getting in that last room, and that last room could have had an extra stage that potentially got you that Mind Gold chapter you've been looking for. So one person slowing you down by 30 seconds, even if you're with somebody and their load time is 15 seconds slower than yours, do you know if you play a full 2 hour session with that person, you're probably losing about 5 or 6 runs at least. It's not a lie. So Kita's gonna be really good. So Senju, I mean not Kita, excuse me. Dead Society Rookie is Senju Maru. This Heart Kenny is an absolute tank. He's gonna be an absolute tank for this extreme co-op. Also, whatever characters you have the most transcendence of. So, like for instance, if you have Heart Yoruichi 5/5, which I do have for Max Transcended actually. If you have her 5, I'm using Heart Yoruichi. Like I'm using Heart Yoruichi. I'm not even about to cap to you. I'm using Heart Yoruichi, especially if you have to host. Your host should be your strongest like person. If you got a 1/5 soul bomb and somebody is joining your rooms with a 5/5 soul bomb, bro, you're literally costing you're costing you guys massively, because with an extra stage, if you get a level 2 or 3 extra stage, you get an extra soul bomb that allows you to cleanly nuke an entire extra stage, which is going to save you about a minute. So if you can get those extra stages, especially level 2 or 3 extra stages, um yeah, and you got a 5/5 soul bomb. Yeah, bye bye broom. Yeah, so extreme co-op times, and it just depends on what the map is gonna be, because sometimes the map is really big, sometimes it's too small, sometimes there are rooms that are like less advantageous than others. So depending on the rooms, like sometimes for some reason like you can't nuke a full room because maybe one wave starts here and then the other one starts like up here, like, you know what I'm saying. So sometimes you can't always nuke a specific room. But you always want to make sure you're using you're using your strongest soul bomb characters. If you're not the host, you still want to bring attention tie. Like even with a host, even with a 5/5 character, you gotta still bring attention tie, especially if you're the host. If you're the host and if you're not host and you have a 5/5 soul bomb, you don't need attention tie. Okay. All right. So Dead Society Rookie is Senju Maru, Heart Kenpachi. Why is Lolly showing? Okay, I guess I didn't. How did I not? Damn it! How do I keep messing that up? That's ridiculous. Yeah. So Dead Society Rukia, Senju Maru, Heart Kenpachi. Tuckinata does work for ranged if you have him built for hybrid and not chappy. Um, yeah, this Geen is very good. Uh, bro, like, and I understand there are some people, for instance, that like, let's say they play extreme co-op when they're at work and they have to auto it because it's better to play it in auto than to not play it all. Bro, like, if you have to do that, please host your own rooms and specify an auto room. Then all the dudes with the flurry characters are gonna be happy to join. But if somebody says don't join with the flurry character, and if you join with a flurry character, if I start the room, I'm blacklisting you. Like, I'm telling you that right now. You have to respect other people's time, man. Just because you don't have somebody set up or this was the fastest room for you to join, that doesn't mean we're gonna start the room. Like, if we ask, if we say make sure you use all your soul bombs and you don't use your soul bomb, I'll give you a chance. If you do it again, I'm blacklisting you. So I'm saying I'm just letting y'all know that now. Bon Udiu is actually going to be pretty decent for range because his soul bomb nukes. I mean his third strong attack nukes, but he's not really the best for clear mobs. But yeah, yeah. True Bankai Ichigo is going to be very good as well with the immunities. I really wouldn't even use anybody under that for real, for real. Where True Bankai Ichigo at? Why don't I see him on here? Oh, there you go. Okay, yeah. True Bankai Ichigo. Yeah. Yeah. So those are the notable people with killer. Like I said, I'm gonna be using Heart Yoruichi because she has a boost, and I have her 5/5 as well. Go until you have most transcendence worked on in link slots. Um, yeah, extreme co-op is a very very like high powered event. If you don't have the best stuff, um, I would honestly suggest joining a Discord. You can join my Discord. Link is in the description, and maybe you can join up there. But we run high powered extreme co-op. So all my veterans of extreme co-op, you know what reset runs are. Um, Basically, once you have so many editing brushes uh, and Hogyokus and all that kind of stuff, you don't need just the regular stuff from Extreme Co-op. You're only playing for those tickets. So if you see people saying like reset runs, then that means that they are planning on playing and then disconnecting if they don't get an extra stage. So that's what a reset run is. You do reset runs because they save you on time. Um, it's if you don't really care about the rewards, then there's no real reason for you to just sit there and play every single run and only get maybe 4 extra stages rather than doing reset runs and then getting 6 extra stages. So also with Soul Reaper killer stuff, you need to make sure you have one of Zeta Pill. Cause yeah, especially if you're a host, you definitely need a Zeta Pill. So looks like this is probably gonna be my build, to be honest. Yeah, it's probably gonna be my build. Um, wait. No, please don't do that to me. Damn, I'm capping, bro. I'm about to show you my build. It's about to be my build. Damn, I'm hurt. I don't know. I might test the bomb with the tension tie or without the tension tie and see, because you need the Zeta pill. You need the melee resistance item, especially for the host, just in case you ever get disconnected. And then, like I said, host needs tension tie, so I'm gonna be running host. Yeah, but I will be running stream co-op. This will be my build. I'm gonna set up somebody for range. It's always good to have somebody set up for ranged and for melee. Um, so yeah, with that being said, let me see who I use for ranged. Sorry, per killer, around car killer. Damn, I don't have a. My only range would be Kaname or Heart Toast if I just had to use Heart Toast. But damn, wait, I just did the wrong thing. Why do I always do that? Like, why do I always do that? Yeah, I probably won't be using range unless I got to use Heart Toast, which I would just rather not do that. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe. That has been the Extreme Co-op. Um, School for today. Extreme Co-op is live all this week. You will be accepted into it if your third seat above or seventh seat and above comes 5 times a day for 2 hours apiece. So if you have no idea what the times are, make sure you check the JST to whatever your time zone is conversion and check to see when those come. I can say that there's an extreme co-op 1 hour after nightly reset, and then there's an extreme co-op 2 hours after daily reset. So daily reset is when your login bonuses hit, and then nightly reset is when like news and new banners come in. So those two I can tell you for sure. But don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Private Nation, love y'all. I'm out.